Hello everybody, bit of an update on the goldfish pond I promised from my first upload. I have now added a trickle filter which I made out of a worm farm boxes. Basically these things here. The first few will have, I don't know if you see this, but grates through them. Basically these things, which are just tubs really, but they're just handy. They have a grate through them for use for worm farms. I had one sitting in the garage, as well as all the other many things that I have collected over the years. So I've actually made this without any expense at the moment. Well, not this weekend anyway. All this other stuff I've actually used. Here's the bottom tray, which I put a hole through the bottom for the drainage to go back into the pond. That one at the moment I have nothing in. I'm just going to leave it bare. On top of that, sorry about the camera work, I have just bought some scoria, which is this stuff here, or volcanic rock. This is very porous and lots of places for the beneficial bacteria to grow on. That is very, very cheap. I bought a 20 kilogram bag for $7. So, and you can see there I've still got 3/4 of the bag left. In the future I might add another tray, since I've got one there. But for now I'm just using these two, which is the scoria or volcanic rock, and the that's the blue stuff is Japanese matte filters, or Japanese matte filter pads, and underneath that I have, you can see it, underneath that I have a full layer of the black sponge filter, just to help it as well. This I know is not big enough, but that's what I had it hang around in my boxes today, so I've used that. I will make them longer. What I might do is actually come round and have it spraying all over the place. That will also have on top of the blue and black normal white filter wool to trap all the very fine particles that come through. So what I'm going to do is add the volcanic rock to that one. On top of that, sorry, this is on here, then that one, and then of course I have a lid to stop anything getting in there. But as I say, this has all been made with things that I have other than buying the volcanic rock. So in the future I'll tinker with it and change that a little bit there, make that bigger, and add the white filter wool. Okay, for now I'll leave it. I'll put it all together and actually show you the pump system while I'm here. No good with electricity, so I got an electrician to bring up two plugs, some power to this area, and at the moment I've got sunken in the bucket here my pump, so it's lying lower than the actual water. My pump's in there, which is going to come through to the spray bar I showed you, and that part there actually runs into the pond with a, you can't see it, but it runs into the pond with a basket on it to stop the fish getting stuck. The pump itself is a Eheim, let's see if we can get it on the camera, Eheim Compact 3000. Which will do the job. You can submerge that in water. I've opted to put it out of the water and into a bucket there. Not too fussed if when I water the plants water gets in there, because it is submergible anyway, and it is able to be used dry. So we'll see how that goes. As I said, I'll keep updating this every so often to let everybody know how it's going. Originally I was going to use this as a filter system, but it's sort of becoming too complicated trying to get all the filter media in it, out of it, and maintenance wise it would be very difficult. This system here is, I think, is going to be quite simple to just pull apart and clean sections of it as needed, or add more to it if I need to as well. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, here we are. Got the filter working. Still haven't hidden it all yet, but there's the top of the filter now working. This is going to make that longer, so there's more water going over the filter mat of the whole thing, but for now that's going to do. See how it goes. And as I said before, I'm still going to add white filter wool on top of that to catch the fine particles, but I haven't got any of that today. There's the pump. It's going to be hidden under some wood over the top of it, and then it's going to be hidden with the rocks as well. This is the lid to hide that. Also quietens it down a little bit so we can't hear it. One hand, that's pretty tough. Get on there. There we go. No? Yes. There we are. So, and I will be adding a few of these plants here with pots in front of that, so you won't be able to see it. And also the pipe there, I'm going to add some vine around it to hide it as well. But I'll update that for you very soon. Any suggestions to improve any of that from anybody would be much appreciated. Okay, thank you.